Darling, I've got a fantastic news for you. When you hear it, you're going to be over the moon.
Oh, really? Well, I guess today isn't as bad as I thought, huh? Did you win the lottery or something?
Aha! No, darling.
No? You got a promotion? Or the restaurant gave you a big bonus?
Haha! Sadly, none of that is true. Why does good news always have to be about money?
Well, in our current situation, nothing makes me happier than having some extra cash. And who doesn't like money anyway?
Trust me, honey. This news is even more valuable than money. Congratulations, Bill. You're going to be a father soon, and I'm going to be a mother.
Hold on a sec. I'm going to be what? You are pregnant?
Yes, honey. I just got checked at the hospital, and I wanted to tell you as soon as I found out.
This can't be... How long have you been pregnant?
It's been about 3 months. The doctor told me it was a boy. Isn't that wonderful?
Damn it!
What's the matter, Bill? You don't seem happy that I'm pregnant.
This isn't okay, Susie. Can we consider terminating the pregnancy? If you agree, we can do it ASAP.
What the... Bill, are you out of your mind? Why would you want an abortion?
Susie, it wasn't my intention to have a child. We have to terminate the pregnancy, and things will be just fine.
What did you just say? It wasn't your intention? How ridiculous! If it weren't for you, we wouldn't even have this baby. Are you trying to avoid your responsibilities?
I'm not avoiding anything, Susie. I'm just facing the reality of our situation. Our family is financially strained. How can we possibly provide for a child? Terminating the pregnancy is probably the best solution. It's a human act, Susie. Don't bring a child into a poor and suffering life.
That's not a human act, Bill. It's a heartless act by a coward.
A coward?
Yes, a coward who has no balls to face the consequences.
What do you expect me to do, huh? Raising a child while being unemployed? I can't do that.
Wait, what? You're unemployed?
Yeah, I just got fired today. My company has been struggling recently, so they had to cut down on staff. Unluckily, I was included.
I'm sorry to hear about your job, Bill, but believe me, you'll be able to find a new one soon. Then we can both take care of our child.
You think finding a new job is that easy? Do you know how I'm feeling after such a terrible day? I dedicated 5 years to that company, only to be kicked out in 2 minutes. And now this!
I understand you're upset, Bill. You're going through a tough time, but many people do. You can't deny life to an unborn child because of poverty. Being parents is a blessing. It's one of the greatest joys in life. I can't believe you'd want me to abort our child.
Susie, is this what you really want?
Of course. Our baby will be born no matter what.
If you insist, then go ahead. But don't blame me if things don't turn out as expected. I warned you, and I'll only try to do what's within my capabilities. Remember that. Why didn't you answer my calls? I've called you nearly 20 times.
Sorry for not letting you know, honey. I had to work overtime at the restaurant today. That's why I couldn't pick up. Don't worry about me, okay?
Worry about you? Where did you get that idea? All I care about is where my dinner is. I'm freaking starving right now.
Oh, okay. Please calm down first, honey. I'll grab a burger on my way home. Then we can share.
What? Another burger? This is the 5th time we have burger this week. Aren't you tired of it? Besides, the burgers were terrible.
Of course I'm tired of it, darling. But that's all I can afford.
This is unbelievable. If you hadn't kept the baby, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Why always blame the baby, Bill? Ask yourself why I have to work so hard every day. You promised to take responsibility for our child, but it's been 3 months, and you still haven't found a job. If I don't work, we won't even have burgers to eat.
Susie, I never promised anything. I said I would do my best within my capabilities.
And is this all you can do? Seriously?
What more do you expect? I'm still looking for a job. But it's not easy to get hired these days.
Come on, Bill. I'm tired of your excuses. Since losing your job, all you've been doing is playing games and watching TV. How can you be so indifferent? Your pregnant wife is coming home late. As a husband, you should be worried. But you only care about your dinner.
Are you saying I'm useless, Susie? Fine! Say whatever you want.
Don't put words in my mouth, Bill. I never said so. Why are you angry with me anyway?
Susie, I'm not angry with you. I'm just frustrated with this situation. After we got married, I imagined I'd be able to buy us a house, getting a nice car. But look at us now.
Life doesn't always go the way we want, honey. At least we have a small home, some burgers to eat, and an old car to drive. That's luckier than many out there.
You're not wrong, though. Speaking of the car, do you know where the car keys is?
Oh, I completely forgot to tell you. Our neighbor, Lori, is keeping it. She couldn't get an ambulance for her mother, so she borrowed our car. You can go to her house and get it back tomorrow.
Are you active, baby? This will be a wonderful news for you. No, for the two of us.
A great news for us? Did you manage to find a new job, Bill?
No, baby. This is 1,000 times better than getting a job.
You're making me curious. Tell me about it.
This morning, I went to Lori's house to get the car keys. You know what? Her mother passed away yesterday.
What? She passed away already? Bill, what's wrong with you? It's such a sad event for their family. Why are you calling it wonderful news?
Wait, it's not like that. Just let me finish. When I came to Lori's house, I overheard this conversation. It was between her and her husband. Before passing away, Lori's mom took out a life insurance policy. And Lori is the sole beneficiary.
Actually, I don't know much about this life insurance thing. So, how much will she receive from it?
A significant amount, Susie. They already had plans to buy a new house in LA.
Wow, that's good for them. But, I still not get it though. What's the connection between their story and us?
Good question. Luckily, after we got married, I also bought a life insurance policy. It was for $500,000. And you were named as the beneficiary.
Okay, I have no idea where this is going.
Don't you see? This can solve all of our money problems.
But how? I'd only get that amount if you were dead, knock on wood.
That's right. That's why we'll have to ensure my death truly happens. Ha ha ha!
What on earth are you thinking, Bill?
No worries, Susie. I've planned this very carefully. I'll find a place to hide for a while. In 2 days, you'll report me missing to the police. After finding my wallet and car by the ocean, they'll assume that I'm dead.
What? Are you trying to fake your death? You're out of your mind! No, I'm not doing it.
Why not? Don't you want to be rich? This is our only chance to turn that into reality.
Do you even know how illegal this is, Bill? Besides, it's not gonna work. You can't just hide forever.
But I won't have to. With $500,000, I can easily get a plastic surgery. Plus, I know a guy who can give me a new identity. Driver license, social, everything.
That's enough, Bill. I know life's stressful at the moment, but we'll figure it out, okay? You're making everything so much harder than it really is. And even if we had more money, the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
But it is. We're always behind on our rent, Susie. And our car, it won't even start. Do you really want to live like this forever? More importantly, is this the kind of life you want for our son? I'm doing this for all of us.
Bill, I cannot let you do this, under any circumstance.
Susie, I didn't want to have to go here. But either you go along with my plan, or you never see me again.
What? Why are you forcing me like this?
So what it's gonna be? Be a single mom raising a baby all on her own? Or be rich and happy? The choice is yours. Think about it, Susie. Hey, babe, how's everything going? Have you received the insurance money?
Well, the process took lots of time. But yeah, I've got the entire amount now.
Great. Did the police suspect anything?
There were a few cops tailing me until I got the money. But they didn't seem to suspect anything.
Of course, my plan was too perfect. We completely fooled them right there. Did they ask you any question?
No, they just advised me to be cautious with the money.
That's perfect, honey. You did an amazing job. Can you believe this? We are rich! We are finally rich!
Whatever you say.
What the matter, honey? For someone who just got $500,000, you don't seem happy.
I'm supposed to be a grieving widow, remember?
Right.
So what's the plan now, Bill?
No, it's not Bill anymore. It's Kevin Lee now. It's got a nice ring to it, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here's the plan, honey. First, we'll secretly meet each other. You'll hand over all the money to me.
Wait, what? Why should I give you all the money?
Susie, you're holding a huge amount of money. We need to be cautious about potential threats. I don't want my wife to get in danger. It's safer if I hold on to it.
Okay, that makes sense. And then?
Then you go back home and pack up your things. We'll meet in LA.
Sounds good to me.
Until then, can you at least try to be happy?
Stop forcing yourself to show concern for your son. It feels insincere to me.
It'll be good for our son. Fair enough, Susie. I won't show my concern.
Honey, are you there? Can you please come here with me? I'm extremely scared.
What's the matter, Susie? Where are you?
I had a serious accident on the way to LA, Bill. They put me in the emergency room.
What? It can't be. How's your condition? And what about our baby? Is he okay?
Don't worry, darling. The good news is I'm not severely injured, and our baby is fine.
Thank goodness. It eases my mind that both of you are safe. Just get some rest, okay? Don't worry, as I'll send you money to cover the medical expenses.
Why aren't you coming, Bill? I just can't be here all on my own.
Come on, babe. You know exactly why I can't be there. What if the police accidentally find out I'm still alive? Our entire plan will crumble.
I know that, but I can't feel my legs anymore.
Wait, what? What happened to your legs?
My legs are all messed up, babe. The doctor said we're gonna have to go into surgery immediately.
Gosh. Okay, that's fine, Susie. Whatever it takes, I'll pay for your surgery. You'll be 100% okay, though, right?
Yeah, according to what they said. But babe, it was a hit and run, and we only have vehicle coverage, so we're gonna have to pay out of pocket. Thank God we have that money.
Pay out of pocket? Are you kidding me? How much money are we talking about?
A lot of money, honey. $500,000.
What? But that's all of our money!
I know, honey.
No, Susie, I can't do this! This amounts too much for me to bear.
What do you mean by that?
You heard me. I truly don't have that kind of money to give you.
But you just said you would cover my surgery?
Yes, that was before I found out the cost of it. Now it's the best for you to find another way.
Come on, Bill. You know there's only one way. We just received $500 from the life insurance. Why don't you use that money?
There's no we here, Susie. The plan to get money from life insurance was mine, so I have the right to decide how to use it. My money won't be spent on something pointless.
Pointless? Your wife becoming disabled is pointless to you? And don't forget, I'm carrying your child. If I end up disabled, how am I supposed to take care of our baby?
Susie, look, your accident was due to your carelessness, not me. And despite my warnings, you insisted on keeping the baby. That's why I'm not going to help you.
Bill, what's happening here? Are you trying to abandon me?
Exactly. I've endured poverty and put up with you long enough. From now on, I'm a free man.
Please don't do this, Bill. How am I supposed to give birth without you?
That's not my problem. And you know what? You've been phenomenal in playing a widow. Just continue with that performance. Goodbye, Susie.
Wait, Bill! Why are you treating me this way?
Please answer my calls, Susie. Can we talk for a while?
After everything that happened, what's there to talk about?
I just asked about your status at the hospital. Great to hear that you're okay and were discharged. I was so worried about you, honey, and I'm so sorry that I wasn't there when you gave birth. How's our son?
That's none of your business. And don't call me honey ever again. That disgusts me.
Why are you acting so cold, Susie? I thought you'd be happy to hear from me. From now on, you don't have to suffer anymore. I'll take care of you and our child, ensuring you both have everything you need.
Bill, what the hell? You abandoned me at the hospital, remember? Now, suddenly, you decide to reach out and act like nothing ever happened?
Susie, I understand why you're mad. It was a mistake on my part. Money completely blinded me. Can you give me a chance to make things right?
There's no chance. I was so naive to think that you would make the right choice. Thank God nothing was actually wrong with me that day.
Wait, what? What do you mean nothing was actually wrong?
Bill, I made it up. My legs didn't require surgery. I just wanted to see what you would do. Sadly, you failed the test.
Susie, please hear me out. I did change my mind and came back for you. But I saw the police and got scared.
Yeah, right.
You have to believe me, Susie.
I'll never believe another word from you.
Please, I'm so sorry for everything. I realize now that you were right. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. I'd rather be broke and living happily with you guys than having a rich life.
Uh-huh. Who says I'm broke? I just bought a new house in the hills, and I'm moving soon.
What? You're moving? But how?
Well, the cops found the guy that hit me, and I got a pretty big insurance check. $1 million.
OMG, there's no way! Babe, we're millionaires! This is great news for us!
Are you out of your mind? There's no we here. I'm a millionaire.
No, you can't do that. We're married. Everything we have is 50-50.
Are you forgetting something? You're dead, remember? Plus, I won't share my money with someone who's going to jail.
Going to jail? Me? What do you mean?
I reported you to the police for insurance fraud. Sooner or later, you'll get caught.
You bitch! How dare you treat me like this?
That's what you deserve for abandoning us. Now get out of my life, Kevin Lee. Whatever your name is.
I accidentally waited to become a murderer after having an affair with your best friend's husband.
Adam, are you active? We need to talk immediately.
Hey, Wendy, what's going on? You seem urgent.
I find you very attractive, Adam, and know you have feelings for me too. Let's think about having an affair.
Wait, what are you saying? Are you joking, Wendy? You shouldn't joke about things like this. We're both married. If someone accidentally reads these texts, it won't be good.
No! Adam, I'm completely serious. The way you looked at me at the church. It felt like you wanted to possess me. And I loved that.
Wendy, please stop these thoughts. I won't have an affair with any woman, especially not with my wife's best friend.
Adam, don't lie to yourself. I've confided in Betty a lot. She told me about your issues. About your marriage is going through a rough patch. Betty's body is changing. The love between you two is fading slowly. Being your neighbor, I've noticed you avoiding going home early.
I had to work extra hours, you know?
No, you didn't. It was her less appealing appearance, right? That's why you didn't want to face her.
Gosh, I can't disagree. Still, that doesn't give us the right to betray Betty.
But you can't deny your feelings forever. I'm very attracted to you, Adam. You're such a successful and ambitious man. Unlike my husband, Tim, he's always at home taking care of our kids.
Okay, I have to admit, what you're saying is true. I find you attractive too, especially your captivating eyes. It was hard to take my eyes off you, but accept my apology. I just can't engage in an affair with you. Betty is a wonderful wife, and we're expecting our second child.
Adam, trust me. There's a way for both of us to satisfy our desires.
Without affecting the happiness of both families?
Yes, it won't harm anyone.
All right, no idea what you have in mind. But I'm not ready to discuss this further. Let me think about it.
I understand it's a bold suggestion. Take your time to consider it.
Hi, Wendy. Is your previous proposal still valid?
Hey, Adam. So, are you finally intrigued?
Yes, I can't stop thinking about you, Wendy. Can we discreetly start dating?
Great. I'm thrilled about that. Whenever you want, we can begin our affair.
What's your plan to avoid detection? Let me know the details.
I've prepared and just sent you a contract for our affair.
An affair contract?
Yes. It outlines the rules we need to follow so that our families won't find out.
Okay. What are the terms then?
For example, no interference in each other's private lives, especially no falling in love. We'll simply date every weekend, only to satisfy our personal desires.
Please give me a sec to check.
Take your time, Adam.
Okay, I've read it thoroughly and agree with the terms, but my wife won't find out, right?
Absolutely not, Adam, as long as both of us are careful.
Okay, Wendy. Then let's have our first date this weekend.
Definitely looking forward to it, Adam. Hopefully we'll find the joy we couldn't have with our families. What are you up to, Adam? Can we talk?
Sorry, I'm really busy right now. Let's talk later, okay?
No, not this time. It's been days since you replied to my messages. This isn't right. We need to talk. Now.
All right, Wendy. Maybe I can spare a few minutes. What's on your mind?
What? You've been avoiding me for days, but now you're only giving me a few minutes? We used to text each other regularly. Our weekly dates were wonderful. But what's going on? For nearly a month we barely met. You keep using work and family as excuses.
Wendy, I'm not making up excuses. I genuinely need to spend more time with family, especially with Betty. She's going to give birth soon. Wendy, no need to overthink. Once I balance my time, we can continue our affair.
What do you mean? From the beginning, we had an agreement. Please be there for me this weekend. If not, we might need to reconsider this affair.
Are you intentionally pressuring me?
Adam, you've been avoiding me. And you're not holding up your end of the agreement. How can I accept that?
But is it just me? You're also interfering in my private life. Let me remind you one more time. I won't do things that jeopardizes my family. For me, family always comes first.
Then what do you expect me to do? How can I bear the discomfort of not having you by my side?
Stop being so stubborn, Wendy. That's your issue. I'm not responsible for that.
Adam, how could you... Oh, don't make things more complicated, or I'll reveal the truth to your wife.
Hey, don't you dare tell Betty anything, or I'll reveal everything to your family as well.
Jesus, Adam, fine. I won't tell Betty our secret.
Wendy, look, just hear me out, okay? Despite our agreement when we started this affair, I've never been as dependent on you as you seem to be on me. Why don't you try talking to your husband? Maybe your issues can be resolved.
So, is this how our relationship end?
Sooner or later, Wendy, we both know the consequences if things go too far. Have you ever felt guilty about betraying your BSF? Every day, looking at myself in the mirror, I'm ashamed of myself. Betraying my wife is unacceptable. I can't bear that discomfort anymore.
Maybe you're right, Adam. Betty has always been a wonderful friend. But my greed? It almost swallowed up our friendship. I'll have to take a hard look at myself. This is embarrassing.
Look, I appreciate the wonderful moments, but it's time to stop and move forward. Hope you and Tim can find a solution. And please, can you promise to keep our secret safe?
Yeah, of course. I'll do my best.
Wendy, are you there? I'm in shock and don't know who to talk to. Please reply, Wendy.
Hey, Adam, I'm here. What's the matter?
Wendy, I don't know how to process this. I'm away on business and I've just received some horrifying news. This can't be real.
What news did you receive?
Betty! Betty!
Betty? What's with her?
Betty has been murdered. I'm about to lose my mind.
What? Are you serious? What happened to Betty?
I contacted to check on her health as usual, but after a few hours there were no response. So I got worried. I asked my neighbors to check on her. And then, her dead body was found at us in the kitchen. Struck on the head with a hatchet. Not just once, but 20 times.
Oh my God! That's truly horrifying.
It's a gruesome scene, Wendy. I couldn't even look at those pics.
Who could do such a cruel thing?
I have no idea. The police are analyzing the situation at the crime scene. Wendy, I just can't get it. My wife has always been a good person. It's hard to understand why someone would harm her.
You're right, Adam. For a long time, we've known each other. She's been kind and caring to everyone. Wait, how about your daughter? Is she okay?
Luckily, Tiffany's safe. She was already at school when it happened.
Thank God! What a relief!
It's beyond comprehension, Wendy. How could someone do such a cruel thing? I despise the person who did this. Not only did they murder Betty, but also our unborn child she was carrying.
Yeah, I know. Can't fathom the cruelty of such an act either.
Hold on a sec. There's an update from the police. They found footprints of a stranger at our house.
They found what? Footprints? How did they determine that?
Well, they were compared with the shoe sizes in my house, but none matched. The size was mentioned to be approximately 34, so it's likely the perpetrator is a woman.
Gosh, that's shocking news. Anything else that they found?
Not yet, Wendy. The police advised me to report any suspicions. But wait, why are you suddenly asking so many questions? And you seem surprised.
No, it's just nothing. I was just surprised that the killer could be a woman. From what I remember, Ashtrue, Betty didn't have any grudges against any woman.
Oh, okay, I see. Hold on a sec. One thing just popped into my mind. The hatchet that was used for the crime, it was hidden very carefully. A stranger wouldn't easily find where I place it.
So?
It must be someone who has been to my house several times. Perhaps someone close to the family. Any name in mind, Wendy?
I'm not sure, Adam. We'll probably think about that later. Now you should take a break. It's been a tough day.
You're right. Maybe I'm thinking too much. By the way, Betty's funeral is tomorrow. Hope you and Tim can make it.
Of course we'll be there. Once again, I'm truly sorry for what happened, Adam. Stay strong because Tiffany needs you.
Thanks, Wendy. Wendy, now I know it was you this whole time. You're the one who killed Betty.
What are you talking about? No. It wasn't me. You're freaking me out.
If you hadn't done anything wrong, you wouldn't be scared.
What? Would you be scared if someone framed you for murder? I'm sure you would. Why are you so quick to conclude?
I didn't hastily jump to conclusions. I carefully analyzed everything and reasoned it out. It's too clear you're the culprit. There's nobody else.
Adam, I didn't kill anyone. Don't let your grief cloud your thoughts and emotions.
Bravo! Wendy, masterpiece performance. You could win an Oscar for this act.
Adam, you're being way out of line. I genuinely mourned Betty's death.
Wow, you're so good at lying. The shoe size at the crime scene is size 34, same as yours. Plus, you have the perfect motive to harm Betty. You were jealous of her.
Jealous? Why would I be jealous?
Because I spent time with my wife instead of you. The affair was your plan too, wasn't it? You intentionally seduced me from the beginning. Still, you were wrong. Killing Betty won't make me yours.
Adam, stop it! I was never that obsessed with you. That's why I agreed to end the affair. Yes, blame me all you want for starting it. But I'd never resort to murder.
Gosh, your excuses are repulsive. I'll report you to the police, so they can thoroughly investigate you. Also, I'll confess to the police about our affair. It will make your motives for crime even more evident.
All right, whatever you say. Go ahead. Report me to the police, Adam. I'm tired of explaining anyway. Hi, Ron. Thanks so much for bailing me out of the police station. Your help means the world to me.
No need, Wendy. We've been good friends for years. This is the least I can do.
But Ron, I'm scared about the upcoming trials. Can you help me prove my innocence? I'm afraid this whole situation might affect Tim and the kids.
Don't worry, Wendy. I'll help you through this. It's a good thing that you told me the truth. It gives us something to work with. Just remember to follow my directions. Your chances in court will be enhanced.
I got it. I'll start working on those things right away. Adam, can you give me a few minutes? We need to talk.
What else is there to say? You might be lucky for not going to prison this time. But trust me, Wendy, no matter how good your lawyer is, you won't escape the charges. See you at the court.
Please, Adam, calm down and hear me out. I just want to be honest with you before the trial.
Then spit it out quickly. I have no time for this.
Adam, you were right about everything. I'm the one who killed Betty, and I'm deeply sorry for taking her away from your family.
Well, that doesn't surprise me at all. I was pretty sure you were the killer anyway. So you're telling me you're sorry, and that's it? It's too late now, Wendy. Even apologizing 1,000 times won't change anything.
Adam, I know that. I did a horrible thing, and confessing at this point won't alter the past. But you need to know exactly what happened that day. Betty was the one who called me over. She knew about our affair.
Are you kidding me? How did she find out?
I'm not sure, but before I could explain anything, she attacked me with the hatchet and almost killed me.
What the hell? Are you out of your mind? How could a pregnant woman have the strength to attack you? Look, I know Betty very well. She's not the type of person who would harm anyone.
Adam, you don't understand. She found out about her husband's affair with her BSF. You can't imagine how a woman might react in that situation. Plus, she was mentally unstable. You knew about that too, right?
What do you mean?
Adam, you know exactly what I'm saying, and everyone in the neighborhood knows. For the past 2 years, Betty's behavior has been odd. She struggled to control her emotions and inflicted pain on herself multiple times. She even shared with me how she was struggling with anxiety.
Well, I can't deny that. Betty has been very unstable, especially since our relationship started deteriorating. Having a child was her way to salvage our marriage.
So you knew about it, and you understand how Betty can lose control. Hey, why don't you accept my explanation?
You want to know why? Just consider that Betty attacked you. What you did wasn't defending yourself. You ruthlessly used a hatchet to strike her head 20 times. Let me repeat again. 20 times. I'll never forgive you. You're truly a monster in disguise.
You really think I wanted to do that? Since then, there hasn't been a day that I haven't tormented my conscience.
Then why did you do it? Give me a reasonable explanation.
Betty wasn't as simple as you thought. She knew about my dark past, about how my parents used to abuse me, before Betty died. She used those very methods to torture me, both physically and mentally.
I don't understand. What did she do to you?
She used that hatchet to press against my throat, then forced me against the wall, until I almost lost my breath. After that, she said my parents should have killed me long ago, and told me to go to hell.
It can't be. Did Betty really do that?
Adam, believe me or not, that's your own choice. But what I just told you is 100% true. I'm not seeking forgiveness from you. If the court finds me guilty, then so be it. I only need you to understand that I carry my own pain going through this. Now everyone sees me as an inhuman murderer. I'm so desperate.
All right, Wendy. There's no need to explain further. I'll think about what you've just told me, but it'll take time.
That's good enough for me, Adam. Thank you. Thanks, Adam, for standing up for me in court.
No need to thank me. I simply did what I felt was right. To be honest, the evidences from your lawyer confirmed your innocence.
Adam, actually, besides expressing my gratitude, I want to say goodbye. My family will be moving to Ohio next week.
You're moving? Why such a sudden decision?
After the recent events, you know why. Though the court declared me innocent, I'll forever be seen as a murderer here. My children shouldn't be affected by their mother's crime.
Yeah, I completely understand. So, I guess this is goodbye?
Take care of yourself, Adam. I genuinely wish you happiness.
Same to you, Wendy. It won't be easy to forget what happened, though. But let's try to move on.
I will. Goodbye, Adam.